Sagittarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late August, moving into September 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you beautiful people. So let's get it going right away. I'm going to start you off with an oracle card. Let's get right down to business for the Saggies, my gods. Talk to me. Let's see what we have for my friends. Talking to the Saggies. And yeah, we're just going to take a quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always very interesting. But let's get this first card out here. What do we got for Saggy, please? All right, the deck is being specific. There we go. Usually, like for the last few readings I've done, this deck has been like exploding cards out. So we do have this possible active mind here, possible daydreaming as well. It's an interesting type of energy showing up front and center. Okay, not necessarily a bad thing. It could be good. It could be a future focus. Now, before we really dive into that, Saggy, if you're new here, I'm going to be speaking about the August subscriber surprise towards the end. So you might want to check that out. Also, if you'd gladly hold hands with the like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. So let's get into the reading. All about that public affection. If you look at this card, you see that little ballerina clown girl. She's laying down. It looks like she's taking a snooze, taking a nap. This one is walking on a tightrope. I always interpret this card as this one daydreaming about doing that. Okay, so to me, this is very Four of Cups-like. Extremely active mind. You might be daydreaming a little more than usual, getting lost in the realm of fantasy, okay, which nothing's wrong with that, right? But sometimes people get stuck in the realm of the mind a little too much. And I've been seeing it with the fire signs this week. There's a lot of mental action in the fire sign, so try your best not to get trapped there. For some of you, this could be a good imaginative type of energy, a creative type of energy that you can harness, or you could be looking towards the future with optimism, happiness. Let's get into tarot. I do like that card when it shows up in the beginning. And as I always say, it's just a little footnote. Doesn't make or break the reading. But yeah, let's get you these first three cards out before we get the intuitive, juicy stuff too. What's going on with Saggy, my gods? Talk to me. So, the last couple of weeks, I've been having pretty positive readings for you, Saggy. So hopefully life has been being good to you. Giving you little rewards here and there. Little wins and victories of all different shapes and kind. Last week's reading was titled Exciting News Incoming, so hopefully you got some. Now, as I always say, energy is always fluid. It's never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, of course. Okay? And remember, this could be other people in your circle, too. Let's get these first three out. What do we got for Saggy? Let's talk to me. All right, yeah, we do have the star, so the future focus is showing up here, Sagittarius, front and center. That could represent an Aquarius. Let's keep it moving. We're not going to get hung up on any cards just yet. Yeah, I mean, Ace of Pentacles, so it seems like the good energy could be lingering around a little bit, and I'm not going to complain about that, Saggy. Now, yes, we do have a lot to go still, but let's see what's going on here. Some of you could be waiting on your opportunity. All right, yeah, we do have Death on the back end. Don't be nervous about that card. Really striking imagery in this deck. It really is. So let's talk about it, Saggy. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get the juicy intuitive stuff. So in the main part of your spread, you have two very powerful major arcana. This could represent big transition, big change, big cycles, possible even karmic. But in position number one, we do have the star. Like I mentioned a little earlier, this could represent an Aquarius person in your life. When I see this card, it's hope in a brighter day. This is somebody looking at that light at the end of the tunnel, something that's driving them forward. So your goals, this is a long stretch of time when I see the star. It's not something that's right now usually, okay? The star could also represent wish fulfillment, wish come true, dream come true. So this is good type of energy to start us off. And it falls in line with what we've been getting for you the past couple of weeks. Now, moving over to the side, and of course, there's much more detail for us to pull. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. All aces are opportunities, right? And when this card shows up, the Ace of Pentacles in particular, to me, yes, there can be connections to nature, flourishing around you, having time in nature, sure. As with all Pentacle cards, they're very earthy. It could be an influx of money. This could be job opportunities. It could be any golden opportunity where Spirit puts something on a silver platter for you. Okay, like all you have to do is reach out and grab it when we have this Ace of Pentacles. So we're going to see what it's about. For some of you, it could even just represent like work and money situations. So we'll need to clarify it. Now, moving to the very back end of the spread, we have the Death card. Yes, if you're not familiar with tarot, that can seem like a scary, nerve-wracking type of card. It's a deep card. Okay, it can speak about transformation. I always say this card doesn't represent physical death. It does represent the cycles of life, though. Okay, so you think of rising from the ashes like a phoenix. Some of you might be trying to remake yourself in some kind of way. This is usually the zodiac sign of Scorpio, so maybe some of you are connected or linked up with a Scorpio when a death card shows up. I also think of karma, karmic cycles, whether it's somebody reaping what they sow, whether it's karmic rewards from spirit. I do believe I've been seeing a karmic energy around a lot of the collectives recently. And in some cases, it could even represent something coming to an end, like the end of a journey. But we're going to dive deeper in all this, Saggy, because there's a lot of information to pull. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for the Saggies. My guides, talk to me. What do we got? Interesting spread here, my friends. And like I said, it could represent transition, change, shifting, especially with all this action we got. But yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot. Because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on this star card. And as always, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Saggy, you could drop it down below. I don't mind. You won't be stepping on my toes. So why is the star here? Why is the star here? This could be a very optimistic energy too, especially with the star, Ace of Pentacles right next to each other. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups here. All right, there could be some sort of outcome or something you're hoping for that you're not sharing with the world. Interesting, Saggy. Like, this gave me a very intriguing vibe that I don't normally feel in readings. There could be some sort of outcome or something you're really hoping for that for some reason you're just like, I'm not sharing that with nobody. Nobody needs to know that with this Queen of Cups. Okay, now for some of you, this could represent a water sign. I've been getting a lot of court cards. But to me, this is a secret wish. Or somebody around you has a secret wish that they want fulfilled. We all have wishes, right? We all have goals. We all have things we want to aim for. To me, this is somebody who has like a goal in mind that they're wanting to or trying to really get to, but they're not sharing it with anybody around them for whatever reason. So this could be a secret goal or a secret motive. And I don't mean that in a bad way. Okay, we'll see how the rest of this plays out. But this is someone who has like an end game in mind. So we're going to move over, and it doesn't inherently feel bad for me. Okay, let's see what's up. You ever like blow out the candles on a birthday cake and everyone says like, don't tell anyone what you wished for, it won't come true? That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up here. Interesting. We're going to move over to the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. And I am using the vice versa tarot, so it's making me feel different vibes than I usually do. What do we got here? Okay. Yeah, we have the reverse version of the Knight of Wands here. Now, with this deck, I'm going to explain something to you if you're unfamiliar with the vice versa tarot. Normally, with tarot decks, like a card can pop out in the upright or reverse. This deck has a back and a front symbolism. We got the back of this Knight of Wands. So for some of you, this could be somebody that's reached some sort of goal and they're like happy where they're at. That's one vibe I'm catching here. Someone's like, you know, I'm good where I'm at. You know, I'm content. I'm happy. I don't need more. I don't want more. I'm cool with things the way they are. That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up here. So it's interesting that we have ambition in the front, but somebody that's very complacent in the center. Okay. And another thing I could pick up here is you really need to watch out for your physical health and vitality here. This could be a little warning about that, not to burn yourself out on menial tasks, because finally when an opportunity comes, you might not have the oomph to go get it. So pace yourself, pace your energy in this time. But like I said, the main vibe I'm getting here is someone who's satisfied and complacent. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need a shift. I don't need a change. I like things how they are. We're going to keep it like that. All right, let's keep it moving. And I would also heed that warning about pacing yourself, okay? Like, really pace yourself, really pace your energy. Let's go in on that death card, then we'll do a quick little recap here. Saggy, intriguing spread this week for sure, but we'll see what's up with that before we get into the shadow card. So why is death here for Saggy, please? Nothing to be afraid of, my friends. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you could be receiving some assistance, unexpected assistance, like that of a hidden hand, right? Like universal assistance. This is really making me feel interesting. We have the Three of Pentacles here. Now, it is the reverse version in this deck, and it is somebody who's a little solitary that needs some help. But like I said, intuitively, like the Death card and this Three of Pentacles reversed, to me, it does feel like Spirit saying, like, listen, I got you. I got your back. I'll help you out. So this could be some sort of unexpected assistance from the spirit side, like whether it's an ancestor, whether it's angels, angelic, like this is an unseen hand helping to guide you. Okay, so just know you're spiritually protected in this time, but you might receive some form of assistance out of the blue or unexpectedly, like unexpected help. That's how this feels. Okay. Now, of course, I could speak about karmic things, like keep doing good works and you're building up that good karma. Sure, that could be a message. But I always like to go with my first intuitive feeling. Okay, you could look into these cards and, pull further meanings yourself. Okay, that's always a good thing to do with tarot readings. But let's go through real quick. I'll give you a quick rundown, and then we'll get into the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box position number 1, we have the Star card with the Queen of Cups in the upright. So sure, there's those links between Aquarius, and then there's water signs here. And I get this, I don't feel like this is someone with bad motives, but this is somebody that has a secret wish or a secret goal, end game of some sort, where they're not really sharing it with anybody. Like, I'm not sharing it because I want it to happen. Okay, this is someone's end game here. Now, in the center, interesting that in the beginning here we have ambition and someone wanting to strive for more, but with the Ace of Pentacles and this Knight of Wands in reverse, it's somebody that's very complacent. Like, I'm happy where I'm at, I'm content where I'm at, things are good right now, things are good the way they are, and we should keep them that way. That's the vibe I'm picking up. So it's an interesting yin-yang type of energy, but it could also be Spirit warning you to pace yourself, right? Not to blow out all your esteem, your energy, because when an opportunity comes your way, you want to be able to grab it. On the back end, we do have the Death card with the Three of Pentacles reversed. Now, to me, this, like I said, I explained it, it felt like an unexpected help or assistance from a hidden hand, from Spirit. So do with that what you will. It feels good. So if you've been struggling with anything lately, like Spirit might be protecting you, guiding you, and help move you along. That's a very optimistic reading this week, once again, Saggy. So please take a screenshot of that. We're going to get you one shadow card, see what's going on for Saggy in the shadows, my gods. Using the Shadowland Tarot, and I always like to go within towards the end of a reading, right? We all have that shadow side, or the subconscious. So let's see what might be here for Saggy in the shadows, whether new or old. My gods and spirit team. All right, quick. That card popped out super fast for you. All right, we do have the Page of Wands, and it's linking in with part of the message I was seeing for you already, that of pacing yourself, pacing your energy. Now, for some of you, since Sagittarius is a fire sign, this Page of Wands could represent something that may have happened to you in childhood that is lingering, some sort of childhood scar. If you have a behavior that's a little out of whack, or you don't know where you got it from, you don't know why you do this, why you act like that, it could be because of something that may have happened in childhood. But the Page of Wands, to me, aside from being a messenger and a student, is somebody that has a lot of oomph, a lot of get up and go. And when I see it in the shadows, I think of somebody that wastes their energy on trivial things. So make sure in this time, maybe you want to analyze what you're spending your energy on. Are you putting it in good places? Are you squandering it when this shows up? So Saggy, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. Don't click away just yet. I'm going to give the details of the August subscriber surprise. For the August subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Tarot of Dreams. It's one of my favorites. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot suit you think is the most positive, whether it's Cups, Pentacles, Swords, Wands. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, I'll announce the winners in my community tab. As usual, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.